All right, Gio, we're live.
This is CBS LA at 4.
Now at 4, danger lurking on the trail. An Orange County man dies after being bitten by a rattlesnake.
Oh. Jewel, you may need to refresh it,
Plus,
but it
as
works for me.
war with Iran continues, growing concerns about potential threats.
Miguel, how are you? Ulysses, hello.
Might come into play.
I'm doing it right now,
But first,
Miguel.
Orange County
You're
man
always
died
on me.
after being bitten by a rattlesnake. This all happened on a trail in Irvine. CBS LA's Michelle Geely live in Irvine right now. And Michelle, deadly rattlesnake bites are extremely rare.
Yes, that's right. That's what I'm being told. But the ranger here at Quail Hill in Irvine, where this
Thank you, Faded Joe.
he sees rattlesnakes often. He says about one a day.
Okay, did anybody watch Mark's stream this morning? I didn't get a chance to see it. Wasn't sure if you guys did. I know some people were talking about watching it.
By a rattlesnake while mountain biking. The coroner determined that the cause of death for 25-year-old Julian Hernandez of Costa Mesa was an animal bite. In a statement, his family pushed back, saying, quote, "Our family has initiated an independent third-party autopsy." They declined to do an interview, but in a text said that Julian was a deeply loved son, brother, boyfriend, friend, and member of this community. Our focus right now is supporting his family through an unimaginable loss. Hernandez's brother posted on an online fundraiser that Julian was missing last month as he was biking here at the Quail Hill Trailhead. The trail runs up into the hills and begins at the community
I said in
center
that
in the
graphic,
Trailhead
Geely's graphic,
community.
unimaginable
U.S.
loss.
Fire
At the
Authority
end,
confirmed
I think
that
it
it
was missing the
dispatched
U
the
at the
crew
beginning.
here for a medical emergency and that the patient was taken to the hospital. Deaths from venomous
Hey, Omar, how are you?
rare. According to the
You saying Mark's funnier than me, Miguel? Come on now.
7,000 to 8,000 bites a year in the U.S., with about 5 people dying from them. Dr. Mona Sedjian is in internal medicine at Hope Hospital, Irvine. It's very important to get to the emergency room as soon as possible. Dr. Sedjian explained that the venom traveling through the bloodstream can cause severe damage throughout the body.
It can be potentially fatal due to all the complications that it will cause with our cardiovascular system, neurological system, causing shocks, blood clots, and it could be fatal.
And the doctor said,
Hey, David.
"You've got to get to the hospital quickly for
Lady, how are you?
a venom shot." And these reminders from the experts: when you're out hiking, wear long pants and boots, and make sure to stay on the trail and out of the bushes where snakes may be hiding. And the same goes for your pets. Keep them on a leash and out of the brush. That's the latest live here in Irvine. I'm Michelle Geely. Back to you.
Some important reminders there, Michelle, thank you. A potentially record-breaking winter heat wave is coming our way, from mountains all the way down to the coast. SoCal's going to be feeling this incoming scorcher. Temperatures will abruptly jump up by as much as 15 degrees starting tomorrow, prompting a next weather alert over the next couple of days. This is meteorologist Evan Taft, tracking just how hot it's going to get and what we should all be preparing for in next weather. Ev?
Mark is more caffeinated, yeah. I like being peaceful, Jewel. It's not always the case, but I do my best. It's a very stressful job, so I try not to make it more stressful than it already is, if I can help it. Marco. Marco.
This oil tanker from Thailand burned in the Strait of Hormuz after being struck by an Iranian
Yes, so we're gonna both be.
threatened the transport of about 1/5
Today is just Geo, so let's see. Hang on, sorry, I'm trying to catch up. Okay, yes, so we'll both be live every day. Mark is gonna be live every day at 10 a.m. I'm gonna be live every day at 4 p.m. So there's that. Miguel, today we have Geo in the studio. Amy and Juan are both off. And
Iran is moving toward placing mines in the waterway, but the president says he does not believe
yeah.
have been successfully deployed. And the Pentagon released video of strikes.
Yeah, we do our best, Jewel. I mean, and honestly, one of the reasons that we started this like live stream with you guys is so that you can see more of what we're doing and behind the scenes and things like that. So.
Iran issued a new warning saying it wouldn't allow any oil to travel through the strait if it benefits the United States, saying the world should be ready for oil prices to spike to $200 a barrel. The International Energy Agency announced it would release 400 million barrels of oil into the global market to bring down crude prices until the Strait of Hormuz can be safely navigated.
These are the kinds of moments that these reserves are used for, because what we have here is not a shortage of energy in the world. We've got a transit problem, which is temporary.
Disruptions due to the war with Iran are being felt at gas stations around the country.
Excuse me.
AAA says the national average rose about 4 cents a gallon Wednesday and is up more than 60 cents from a month ago.
I do, Gio, and let me make this clear that multiple U.S. and California law enforcement intelligence officials are telling CBS News that there is no credible or actionable intelligence behind this FBI bulletin that came from an unverified.
My email stops working, guys. No Amy today.
Fences are up, roads are closed here in Hollywood as with global tensions rising. The possibility of any kind
Yes.
of retaliation is top of mind for people here.
Okay. All right.
The war overseas now raising new concerns here at home, especially in high-profile places like Hollywood.
You left to go over there, and I didn't know that's where you were going. And then Ev was like, back to you, and I was like, oh my God, he's not here. It totally threw me off for a second. Because usually when we do like weather and then anchor over there, there's like a handoff between the two. So when she tossed it back, I was like, oh God. The worst has happened. I could talk and talk and talk and talk.
Agencies last week stated in part, Iran allegedly aspired to conduct a surprise attack using unmanned aerial vehicles from an unidentified vessel off the coast of the United States homeland, specifically against unspecified targets in California.
Iran may want to have drones or sleeper cells here, and I think it's very important that the FBI and other law enforcement is really vigilant against that possibility. I see that possibility as remote.
Heather Williams, a senior policy researcher at RAND and a former intelligence officer for the U.S. government, says there's a bigger threat to U.S. service members abroad than there is here at home.
Do I think that Iran is going to aspire to do some sort of harm to the United States? If it could here at home in response to what's happening right now, I think they're going to try. But I have a lot of confidence also in our intelligence community and our law enforcement community.
I mean, it's unfortunate that we're in a place at this time that we have to be concerned. That's even a topic of conversation. Again, multiple U.S. and California law enforcement intelligence officials are saying that there is nothing more to this unverified threat, as they are telling CBS News that. We did hear from the Sheriff's Department saying that they are remaining vigilant. They've increased patrols around places of worship, and the LAPD says that there is no known threat here to Los Angeles. Coming up at 5 p.m. on CBS LA, we're going to hear from another security expert who talked about what he thinks is being done to protect people here at the outdoors and what he says people should do. Live here in Hollywood, Jasmine Beal, CBS LA.
Jasmine, thank you. Investigators remain worried about the war with Iran and rising oil prices. The Dow closed down nearly 290 points. The S&P 500 also down. NASDAQ closed up slightly today. And for the latest developments on the war with Iran, be sure to stay with CBS LA and CBSLA.com. And up
update now to a fire that took the lives of 2
Here we go, guys.
Today, the DA's office has announced they've charged the man accused of starting the blaze. CBS LA assignment editor Mike Rogers at the desk. Mike, the DA says this man is a serial arsonist.
And Gio, we are getting an idea of just how many different arsons he is accused of, as this man now faces 2 counts of murder and 11 counts of arson. We'll show you the video here. This happened in Hollywood, where a home was set on fire, according to the DA's office, by a man who has a lot of previous allegations of doing so, even a previous arson conviction on his record. Sadly, these 2 women you see in the photos, sisters, died as a result. One died immediately. The other was taken to an area hospital where she ultimately passed away as well. Now, according to the LA County DA's office, this man, as I mentioned, facing 2 counts of murder, 11 counts of felony arson. They say he faces special circumstances allegations because there were 2 murders, as well as sentence enhancements because of the prior arson conviction. Now, they say that between January 26th and February 4th, he set fires at 10 locations in Hollywood using a handheld torch-style lighter. They say he then allegedly walked between the locations, setting the rubbish and trash on fire, which ultimately is what led to that house fire that took the lives of those 2 women. So this man is now in custody. He is facing, again, 2 murder charges and 11 counts of arsons for fires at 10 different locations within just a couple of weeks, Gio.
Mike, thank you. A DEA search warrant operation in West LA today. Skycat was over that scene about 8:15 a.m. on Tennessee Avenue, where Olympic crosses the 405. Officials from the Drug Enforcement Agency say they were conducting an investigation on this warehouse-style business, I should say. But they were not given details.
Wilson, how are you, Wilson? Makeup went well yesterday, Miguel. I know I was gone longer than I wanted to. Okay, when you guys say glitching, David, what do you mean? Is it like it's like overmodulated, so when I talk it like cracks? Is that what you guys are saying?
Until Altadina's main library can reopen from renovations, its staff is staying connected with its community. Just ahead here on CBS LA, the books and other resources on the move.
You talking to me? Yeah, I got you. Yeah, just drag over my top view. Or my setup view, sorry. Yeah. Oh, I'm supposed to tell you hello from the chat.
From which chat?
From the YouTube chat. They say hello.
Hello back. This is my first genuine experience.
Yeah. I think, oh, they can't see you. Can they see you there? Yeah, they can barely see you right there. David says Gio is the best.
They told me I'm the best.
YouTube said.
Since the Eaton fire, Altadina's main library has been on the front line of recovery
The historic structure will close its doors for 18 months. CBS LA's Carl Finstrom explains why and shows us the reinforcements that are rolling in.
The grocery outlet is one of the Altadena businesses where many libraries are now rolling up and popping up shop.
Library cards are being created for locals like this volunteer helping with a nearby nonprofit rebuild. While others now living around the massive burn scar are picking up books.
Our children's collection from 0 to 13 years of age.
Eddie Boscanian says the library's 2 mobile vans are now stopping every week at 4 popular businesses and restocking with new selections in between.
We have shelving inside, so you can see we have additional books.
Wilson, some people watched it because they said he's funnier than me, which I take issue with. But whatever, guys, it's fine. I was here first. But if you like him better, just kidding.
Elena Kurt says some businesses are closed, many neighbors are gone, and life is not what it was.
It really is empty, a little bit eerie, but at the same time, like a symbol of renewal and hope.
Nikki Winslow oversees the Altadena branch. She took us inside its main library, which will be closed for about 18 months during a major renovation. Improvements to the nearly 60-year-old structure were funded by a bond measure years before the Eaton fire.
How much of the original library are you going to be able to preserve? The bones will look exactly the same.
Winslow says accessibility and infrastructure improvements were desperately needed, but she admits the shutdown follows a time when this community space was needed more than ever. It hosted FEMA, the SBA, and a whole host of nonprofits. Locals who initially feared the beloved library would burn quickly rallied here.
The sentiment that I heard a lot was it was almost like their second home survived.
Now the library is adding more gathering areas, including a special space for children.
Creating an outdoor reading garden.
At the same time, they'll be preserving wooden carvings, metal reliefs, and other iconic features.
Definitely is a pretty amazing century modern building.
Stephen Schaefer is documenting the building's architectural history before work began. Local painter Kenny Arts has depicted what the new library will look like. The Kurtzes recently checked out a telescope for one of the 2 smaller Altadena library sites still open.
I had just heard about the library of things that they have to offer, and I realized that they had a telescope that I could put on hold. It was really fun.
She says they're grateful for the continued library connections, eager to see this beloved Altadena survivor start its next chapter. Cara Finstrom, CBS, LA.
CBS News has learned more than 300 Transportation Security Administration workers have left the agency since the start of the partial government shutdown. That's according to a CBS News review of internal TSA statistics. Tens of thousands of TSA employees have been working without pay since Congress failed to reach a deal on Department of Homeland Security.
Thank you, Wilson. This isn't a stand-up show.
Well, now it's time to get ready for some dangerous heat that's coming our way. Netherlands App is breaking down the next weather alert as those temperatures skyrocket over the next couple of days. I've had to double check the calendar to make sure it actually was still March right now.
Right? Yeah, I would think it was maybe August. And
Mhm.
even for the summer, Theo, it's hot. That's just so unbelievable. The calendar was right. And here's the thing, it's still winter out there, which means
Okay, YouTube, I have to restart my computer at the worst possible time. So the live's not going to end. I'll still be here. I'm not going to see anything for a second. So I'll be back.
a whole lot warmer over the So let's take a closer look at some of those numbers. And we will see mid to upper 90s head to Orange County. So quite warm as we move into tomorrow. Very warm day all around. As we check in right here, you will see mid to upper 90s again as for LA County. Now, very numbers already hitting 90 degrees as we move into tomorrow. So even the
I feel so lost without my computer, you guys. Just the black screens. I'm twiddling my thumbs while I wait for it to turn back on. I'll see the comments once I turn my computer back on, but what do you guys think about this heat? Like upper 90s for most of the area this week, which is ridiculous. It's too early for me to be yawning. Marco. 97 on Friday is insane. That's nuts.
Yeah.
I don't approve.
No.
101 in the IE.
Saving up a lot of water. Thank you. Coming up, a push for accountability. The grieving family of a local 12-year-old who died after a bullying incident now taking legal action against LA Unified. Plus, some sobering statistics, how online sports betting may be fueling a new generation of binge drinkers. I knew that last year's mild summer was going to come back to bite us. We just have nice things.
Okay, I'm back. I do need a faster computer. That is absolutely true. I found a rock in names. What does that mean, Jewel? The void. I need a faster computer. I do need a faster computer. It's crazy hot for this time of the year. It is. Cece. What's up, Cece? With the fresh fade. Cece noticed my haircut. Thank you, Cece. Everyone else has just been telling me I'm not funny. Except Wilson. I love my barber, you guys. He does such a good job with my hair.
Right now, a full day closure.
What do you mean, Andrew? The Dayside Reporters?
Crossing in Agora Hills. Skycow flying over the scene earlier today. The road between Rondell Street and Hyde Park Drive is expected to be closed until 5 this evening, so another 30 minutes or so. When complete, freeway, providing safe passage for local wildlife to move in the area. UC
Oh,
Irvine
you
advanced
found a rock
police
and named it
investigating
Mike.
a hate crime. Police say 5
Thanks,
students
Jewel.
on electric bikes chased a black student last month. They also allegedly spat on him and yelled racial slurs. Police say they did detain one person, but they're asking for the public's help as they try to identify the
Thanks,
others.
David. Appreciate you.
A member of UCI's Black Student Union talked about how shocking and serious this is.
I mean, I feel like that has never happened to me before, but I know like it's reality and like what happens to a lot of black students, a lot of black people. Yeah, it just really made me really sad. And I guess like I'm kind of nervous walking around campus now as well.
Black Student Union put out a statement saying it demands, quote, the university and UCIPD take immediate and meaningful action to protect black students and ensure their safety on this campus. Incidents like this cannot be
Hello,
tolerated,
Michael. It's Michael.
and they will continue to occur if
Don't
the
start with me. And I can't be sassy with you like I usually am because I'm on YouTube and they're here listening to everything I say.
Says it's committed to fostering a safe, inclusive, and
It's
respectful
terrible for me.
environment for all members of the community.
So since on the missing child, we don't have literally any video. I mean, we have a soundbite from the sheriff or from the lieutenant, but there's no video and we wouldn't show the kid's picture anyway because they've been found. So I'm gonna kill that setup video and just make it a like an on-cam lead, and then yeah, I'll probably just run just a SOT, but we'll see how it goes.
During an alleged bullying incident on the school's campus, the family says Kimberly was coming to the defense of her sister.
Why? Because for a tease.
Family's little girl did not come home. And that is inexcusable.
Well, wait. What do you mean? I mean, I could run a. You want to run like a developing animation or
For action.
some kind of animation?
For action at the LAUSD.
Recent data
Yeah.
showed one
Okay.
out of 3 middle school students within the district
Yeah.
experienced bullying.
Okay, cool.
LAUSD
Right.
says they can't comment on pending or ongoing litigation. Ahead at 4:30, no natural gas for you or me.
Some homeowners having to have their gas meters replaced completely because of water damage.
Hang on, guys. I gotta do a tease.
With homeowners about how they're dealing with the outage.
And I'm Summit Editor Mike Rogers here at the desk. A new lawsuit aiming to stop the eradication of deer on Catalina Island. The controversial plan now headed to court. That's ahead at 4:30.
And the AI entertainer that created a lot of buzz in Hollywood last year, back with a new project responding to the backlash.
Yeah, Jewel, I've seen like some stations will have like their anchors be like on TikTok live and stuff, but I don't think I've seen anybody do like kind of behind the scenes stuff. Miguel, which Amtrak story is that? So yeah, you guys, it's clipping. It's clipping is not the right word. It's called overmodulation. So when I speak and I speak loudly, it sounds fine on TV because we're able to correct the audio correctly. But essentially, this microphone and this camera are running directly to our YouTube encoder. So we can't turn it down here on my microphone because it'll affect the broadcast. So I'll have to ask my engineers if there's a way to adjust the volume going into our encoder without messing it up here, because that's what the problem is. It's called overmodulation, so it's popping when I talk.
KSLA at 4.
More than 2,000 homes and businesses in the IE are without natural gas for days now. Water seeped into the service lines, creating quite the mess for crews to clear out. CBS LA's Zach Loetto live right now in Ontario with the struggle to get everything turned back on. Zach?
Hey Gio, SoCal Gas does have a crew here on Campus Avenue near East Riverside Drive here in Ontario, providing information to anyone impacted by this gas outage. Like you mentioned, still over 2,000 customers without gas. That means since Saturday, it's been cold showers and no cooking on gas stoves. There is more than just natural gas coming out of gas lines across Ontario and Chile.
Live tomorrow at 4, yes. So Andrew, every day that I'm here, we will be live from 4 to 5. And every day that Mark is here, he'll be live from 10 to 11. So the idea is to do this every day for you guys. And as our long-timer CC Wilson, those guys know, sometimes I forget on accident.
There's, people walking down the street and they're shutting off everyone's gas.
SoCal Gas says a water main break Saturday caused water to get into natural gas lines serving these
Thanks, Gary. Appreciate it.
across Ontario and Chino. So they had to shut those lines down. Although it says about 20,000 gallons of water have been removed from the lines so far, and natural gas has been restored to zones 1 and 2 on this map. Zones 3 through 6 are still being worked on. This owner of this dry cleaning business in Ontario says the natural gas outage has impacted their ability to serve their customers.
We're like 3 days behind.
While some restaurants like this one remain closed even during the lunch rush because of this gas outage,
I am next.
restaurants got their gas back overnight.
We just opened up the first 15 minutes. Hopefully, we'll get some customers.
As Stephen Chow and his restaurant fire up their burners and work to fill their empty display trays back up with hot food, SoCal Gas says it has 300 workers in neighborhoods going door to door, still actively working to restore natural gas to its customers.
We can wash our hair in the comfort of my own shower and not freeze. So yeah, definitely been an adjustment, but we're still pushing things.
Now, SoCal Gas says it's hoping to get gas restored to all of its customers by Friday. It's taking such a long time, they say.
Lots of thoughts.
Got into the gas lines and into homes.
Too many thoughts, some might say.
Send out technicians to check on those gas meters. In some cases, pump the water out of the gas meters and check on home appliances to make sure that water hasn't gotten into the appliances through the gas lines and gas meters. SoCal Gas says you need to have an adult at your home so that they can check on those appliances. Reporting in Ontario, Zach Loetto. Gio, back to you.
Zach, thank you so much. An update now to
All right, guys, here we go.
to eradicate a deer from Catalina Island. A very controversial plan, now headed to court. Simon editor Mike Rogers has been following the story for weeks now. Mike, this lawsuit is from a coalition trying to stop the plan from moving forward.
Yeah, that's right, Gio. We were notified today that this lawsuit is being filed. It is being filed against the California Department of Fish and Wildlife, who they accuse of inappropriately approving the permits for this. Now, we'll show you some of the video here. The Catalina deer have been on the island for centuries, according to wildlife experts, and they take issue with how the Conservancy wants to eradicate the deer. Essentially, they will just drive around and shoot them, kill them, leaving their bodies there on the island. The county, a lot of advocates here say that is the wrong way to do it. The county has gone as far as to send a letter from the county council calling this plan immoral and legally wrong. They say that they should do another way with getting rid of the deer, which could include sterilizing the deer and slowly reducing the population on the island, something that advocates say is not that hard to do or a difficult process. Now, the lawsuit stems from California Department of Fish and Wildlife's permits that they were issued to the Conservancy for this. Here's a statement from one of the people that's representing the coalition saying, quote, Catalina is not an empty laboratory for island eradication ideology. It is a fully inhabited island with a real community, a real economy, and real lives and livelihoods at stake. That statement goes on to say, quote, the time and again, major decisions affecting Catalina have moved forward without meaningful consultation or collaboration with the very people who will have to live with the consequences. Now, as far as we know, this lawsuit is targeting the California Department of Fish and Wildlife, who has repeatedly kind of taken an almost neutral stance on this. They won't say that they necessarily agree with the way this wants to go, but they say that they approved these permits in accordance with the law. So that's kind of where they're sitting. The Conservancy, on the other hand, says that they have looked at this, they trust trust their scientists and say this is the best way to go. There was even an offer, Gio, for somebody to actually use a drone to get an accurate count of the number of deer that are on the island, something that the Conservancy says they actually haven't done. They use more of an estimation tool. This story came to us from Text the Desk. Text the Desk is our number at 818-221-2222. If you've got a story you want us to know about, something like this that we can look into, give us a text. Comes to me here at the desk, my colleagues in the newsroom, and our Mark Lou in the morning. Gio, we'll continue to keep on top of this story, and we'll let you know when CDFW responds.
Yeah, certainly not the last we'll hear this one.
Yep.
Thank you. The world's top chef facing a lot of heat from protesters today at the start of his pop-up restaurant in Silver Lake. Former employees allege Chef Rene
Thanks, Jackie.
is responsible for serious workplace violations and even some physical and verbal mistreatment. They're protesting outside the Silver Lake location for several weeks while the pop-up is open.
Maine, how are you? Thanks. Thank you for that. Andrew, no breaking news at this moment. Don't shoot Bambi, I know. Thanks, Andrew.
The group is lobbying for the chef to step down and reform the, quote, toxic workplace. Noma posted on social media that these claims don't reflect the restaurant today. The allegations date back years, and Noma says it is looking into it. Well, it's March, and that means college basketball is really heating up. Jim Hill here with all of the ongoing madness. Hey, Jim.
It's gonna be such an amazing game. I feel like always playing a home opener is super exciting, and especially playing in front of my friends and family. I think that's always like such an amazing feeling. But I think the crowd's gonna be like wild as always, and I'm just super excited to see what we can do.
If you had to use like your hands, like small, biggest, how big is that target on you guys right now, do you think?
It's probably pretty big.
You gotta be gone.
Yeah, I don't know compared to what, but
Compared to previous years.
it's probably it's probably pretty big, especially after some of the free agent signings this year. I'm sure some teams want to take us down, but I think everyone just wants to get to that World Series and get to that final goal of winning the World Series.
All right, Jim, thank you so much. Coming up for you, beware of tax thieves. What you can do to protect yourself with con artists on the prowl for your tax returns. Plus, a bizarre game of hide and seek. A suspected vandal tries to outclimb officers during his desperate getaway attempt.
Sorry guys, I'm getting my 5 o'clock story ready. Let's see. Wilson, congratulations on your new job. Person got killed this afternoon. Where at, Miguel? I'll have to look into it. Why the fancy moving camera? They thought it would give like just some depth and movement to the shot. Yes, we are both live tomorrow. We're always loud and busy. So, Mickey, out here it's calm and quiet. In the actual newsroom, out in the in the newsroom, it is not at all quiet or calm.
Scam artists are on the prowl this tax season. They use impersonating IRS employees to steal your tax returns. CBS Business analyst Jill Schlesinger shares tips on how to best defend yourself.
I cannot emphasize enough, please do not use your social security number. Do try to submit your return in a timely manner. If you're kind of freaked out a little bit, you may want to consider an identity protection pin. It's issued by the IRS.
I know, it's because the microphone's like really close to my face today.
And to report any scams, you can go to identity.gov.
I also have no service in this building, you guys. So I'm like trying to move my phone around to get service.
Last year, a company created buzz, remember, with an AI-generated character dubbed Tilly Normal. Now, Tilly is back with a music video that finds the virtual performer dealing with the pressures of fame.
Yes, there is a newsroom. The newsroom is a very, very large newsroom. It's the largest newsroom I've ever worked in or even been in. It's a very, very big newsroom. And the other assignment desk, the one I worked on before I came out here, is right in the middle.
Instagram her music video to life. A new study finds online sports betting may be fueling binge drinking. Researchers at the University of Cincinnati say men under 30 who gamble online are at higher risk of drinking heavily, especially in settings like bars or while watching sports. Since sports betting became legal in many states, data shows that binge drinking among gamblers has risen by 10%.
What's up, yo?
House of Cocktails and
That's Kelly, saying hi to Kelly. She's directing the 5 today. 98. It is AT&T, CC. It's AT&T, but this building is also like made of concrete. So much so that, so I have 2 phones. I have like, this is my work phone, this is my personal phone. The station actually had to install like cell boosters in the building just for our Verizon phones.
Surrender both that you're wearing to Rutabaga. Okay. And I do mean surrender.
Surrender.
Main left, you said again? Okay. Everything for Mike.
Oh, can you come here? YouTube has a question. So YouTube notices, and I can hear it too. I'm on YouTube only. I'm overmodulated. In the world, I'm fine. But for whatever reason, when it goes to the YouTube encoder, I get overmodulated. There's nothing we can do about that, huh?
Nothing I can do.
Yeah. Okay.
But let me reach out to the guys.
Gilbert says YouTube.
Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Shoot, I was hoping I had. Let me see. Hey, Gilbert. One more question. Okay, on my router right here,
Yeah.
can we add VS811?
Yes.
The only reason I ask, and I need to route to it, if that makes sense.
Oh, your physical.
Yeah,
your
this one.
video router.
Yeah, because that's the YouTube thing, and I'd like to every now and again bounce back and forth between 97, 98. Who?
CBSN. They're doing.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll tell them.
Yeah, tell them to do their job.
Miguel, I did. I'm gonna look into it.
On a different kind of meeting to save a trapped dog in Anaheim. The pooch's jaw was stuck in a crate, so officers came out to the family's home to free it using bolt cutters. They carefully cut the crate to free the dog. Jax, the dog's name, doing well despite a small cut on his mouth. Sliding in for the arrest. This is in Corona. Instead of trying to outrun police, a suspected vandal tried to outclimb officers. The accused vandal scaled a home, tried to hide out on a roof until officers arrived and took the suspect into custody. The department shared these videos online and added a warning about vandalism, trespassing, and resisting arrest. In Northern California, illegal homemade explosives and fireworks were found near the Placer County Sheriff's Office in Oakland. That's northeast of Sacramento. Deputies searched 55-year-old Stephen Williams' car and found homemade fireworks, tactical gear, and gas cans. Investigators say a follow-up search of his home found more explosive devices. Williams was arrested on felony charges. It has spent decades helping veterans. Now it needs some help of its own. The American Legion in Riverside trying to raise money to fix their 100-year-old building. CBS LA's Joy Benedict shows us the fundraising campaign to keep its doors open.
It's a house of cocktails and camaraderie. But the American Legion Post 289 isn't banking all its shops these days. Back when it comes to finances, it may have to scratch.
It's 100 years old. 100-year-old building has a lot of problems.
John Michalski is the newly volunteer finance officer for the Post, which quite frankly has seen better days.
These units don't always work properly. We got these green stripes coming down.
From faulty AC units to refrigeration systems that don't always stay cold, the beer is sometimes warm and the spirits here low. As the nonprofit supporting veterans in Riverside...
Hey, DeLeon, it's Mike at the desk in the studio. How are you? Hey, I'm having a problem with my Outlook. I've restarted my computer. I was hoping that was going to solve the problem, and it didn't. I keep getting this message that says you need to sign in, and then I do. I continue, and then eventually my Outlook will go back to like access denied, and then I have to play the whole game over again.
That comes through the doors, and that's our purpose.
We have a lot of veterans here that, this is their safe place
Okay.
during the day.
Julie Battacchio is with the American Legion Auxiliary.
Those pavers are
Lovely.
sinking. So we were doing
Yeah.
country line dancing lessons out here, and a lot of really fun stuff for our veterans in the community that
Okay.
we've kind of had to...
SC1 DSTG 1709I.
So the American Legion has started a fundraising
Yeah.
campaign to try and raise $200,000. But they say it's not just money they need. They're asking
I'll prove it.
We need people that can even volunteer services to us. You don't have to be a captain to have to walk in here to give us a whole lot of money.
Yeah, it's down here. Yeah.
If you can.
Become a Legionnaire, become a SAL member.
And if you hear me talking, I'm just answering YouTube questions. Let's see here. Look at my phone.
Their veteran-led organization can continue to thrive in Riverside for those who need it most. Joy Benedict, CBS LA.
A new social experiment hoping to bridge the generational gap.
Let's see. Andrew, yes. Jamie Yukis is on CBS LA Mornings. Wilson, do they get dressed into their suits, etc. there? Depends. Every anchor's...
And you're immediately connected to an elderly person 3,000
sorry.
miles away.
Everyone's different. Some people get dressed here. Some people get dressed at home and come in. We have a makeup room and changing room and all that. And no, their outfits are not picked out or provided for them. They do that on their own. Do we route directly to Pluto TV or does it go to CBS Corporate? I don't actually know what the routing is. It may. I think it actually just goes straight from us to Pluto, and then Pluto does what they want with it. Because our Pluto channel also has the car chase channel. So when we have a live car chase here in LA, it also goes onto that live car chase channel. If you haven't seen it yet, there's a 24-hour car chase channel.
We got back from Maui.
Yeah, anyway. Did we sign in there or no? Oh, okay. So it was like hit and miss. Like it would work for a little while and then it would stop. And this is a new problem today. I've been fine every other day. I wouldn't. Well, here, let me see. Let me do not interested. Let me just browse a little bit. I feel like I'm missing. There it is. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, I mean, I won't know until it does it. So I can play with it for a little bit. And if I have issues, I can call you back. Cool. Thanks. Bye. Okay, YouTube, I'm back with you. Our TV channel. Problem with my computer, guys.
All right, thanks so much, Jeff. And you at the top of the hour on CBS LA at 5. A new twist in the Tupac murder case. Why the man accused of ordering the hit now needs a new lawyer. Plus, are you sure you know who's driving your Uber? Follow
Hey.
up with CBS News California investigation and covering mounting
Okay, sounds good. Bye.
We'll have that
All right, guys, we are going to go away for today. And I will see you guys tomorrow back here at 4.
Thank you so much. So to come collecting
Have a good night, everybody.
snacks. The sweet way a 7-year-old is sweetening the planet, one candy
Hi, Pat Harvey.
Hi, YouTube!